Have you ever poured your heart and soul into growing something amazing that you almost kill it with your love? You had the best intentions, you thought you're doing everything right, but it was all wrong. Has this ever happened to you? Because it happened to me with my plants, and it almost happened with my healing business. Today, I'm going to share with you three surprising facts plants taught me about healing business and how I discovered Genesis Growth Approach that helped my plants and my business stay alive and thrive. So I grew up with that love to love plants and just to enjoy having them around me because I think when you have a plants in home, the energy is completely different. It feels more grounded, it's just peaceful, and I really love that energy. And I also love plants, especially yellow tulips. They are my favorite ones. So I wanted to have a plant in my home, but all of a sudden, whatever I did, it was all wrong because all these plants just died and I didn't know why. So I remember for one of my birthdays, I got a present from my friend. She gave me a beautiful flower and she said to me exact words. So I asked a seller to give me something that survives because you kill all your plants. So seller promised that this one is going to survive. At that moment, I was really happy to get the plant, but that thought that I kill all plants was something that was bugging me. I really wanted to prove my friend that I can have a plants and they can survive in my home. So I made everything I could to keep that plant survive. I went on the internet, started researching about that plant, and to be honest, I was more confused than ever before. First of all, someone says you have to water it more. The others said you have to water it less. Another said you have to have it in the sun. The other said you have to put it in shadow. I was more confused than ever before. So I really wanted to prove my friend that I can have plants and they can survive. So I really put a lot of love and care to make these plants survive, but all of a sudden it died. And I was thinking to myself, how is this even possible? And I was in shock. So what just happened? Because I was trying to do everything what articles on the internet said. So I was trying to keep that plant alive, but I was really confused why that plant died. I really went down the rabbit hole to find out why my plant died, and I watched every single YouTube video, read every single article on the internet, and then I came to the conclusion my plant died because of lack of sun. And I live in Austria from November until April. We don't have any rays of sunshine. It's cloudy, it's rainy, it's cold, it's windy. So there was no surprise that my plant died. The same can be applied to your healing business. If you don't give your business what it really needs to survive, it's going to die. And especially if you don't work on your mindset, if you don't feed yourself with the positive words and really believe in yourself that you can build this business, there's no chance that you can build business if you feel like I'm a failure, I'm a loser, I cannot do this. And you really need to start paying attention to the words you say to yourself. And there was also a study that was conducted with two plants. To one plant, they said all the bad things. To another plant, they said all beautiful, loving, kind things. And the plant that was exposed to all negative words died. The other plant that was exposed to positive words and loving and kind and supportive words survived. And the same is with your business. What you feed your mind, what you believe you can achieve, you will achieve. If you don't believe in yourself, if you believe you're a failure, nothing is going to work, trust me, nothing will work. And you will be out of business soon and you will give up on your dreams and your visions. Please work on your mindset because mindset is 80% of your business, 20% of the strategy. You can have the best tools in the world, the best marketing strategies, the best funnels. If you don't put it in your practice, it's not going to work. So you really need to feed your mindset with the positive things that you need to believe in yourself when nobody else believes. And you really need to push forward and work on your dreams because you can. You have amazing gifts that are given to you by the universe because universe believed in you that you can do it. That's why you got those gifts, skills to make a positive change in the world. So when I got over loss of that plant, I wanted to prove myself that I can have a plant and I can grow plants in my home. So I decided to buy a cactus because I believe that cactus can survive in any environment. If it can survive in desert, it can survive in my home. So I was really super excited to prove my friend that I can have a plant, and I really put so much attention to show my friend that this is it. I finally figured that out. And then one day I wanted to water my cactus and I saw a hole in it. I was like, what's happening? I didn't even know that a cactus can have a hole in it. I was like, what just happened? I was really surprised. And then I find out that it died because it had so much water, because I watered it too much. And then I came to the realization that if it doesn't grow in the right environment, it is going to be killed by environment. And the same is with your healing business. You can have the best business idea, you can have the best business intentions, but if it grows in the wrong environment, environment is going to kill your business. And if you have an environment that is so judgmental, unsupportive, that really wants to put you down, because I know that so many healers struggle because they don't have support from their family members, from friends, and people are judging them. That's not even real business. What are you doing? You're just waving your hands. I'm telling you this from my own experience because before I became an energy healer, I worked in marketing and I was planning and executing marketing campaigns for Fortune 500 companies and small businesses. And all of a sudden, I became a healer. People were really shocked when I became a healer. It was almost like, what's happening? Why did you do this? Like, are you crazy? How can you leave successful marketing career to become a healer? What's wrong with you? And I want to tell you something. It's really hard to build a business in such environment. And I remember those days I wanted to almost give up, but I didn't, luckily, because the burning desire inside of me was much bigger and much stronger than any judgments I received, because I knew this is my soul calling and need to follow it, even if it feels scary, even if I face judgments, even if I have limits inside of me like telling me, hey, stop it, because there was like my brain was telling me, are you crazy? What are you doing? You cannot do that. And my heart was telling me, go forward, move forward, do it, do it. And I was constantly in the battle between my heart and my brain, because my brain didn't want me to do that and my heart wanted me to follow this path. And the job of your brain is to keep you safe and alive, and job of your heart is to make you happy and fulfilled. And I decided to follow my heart, and I can tell you it took me on a path beyond my wildest dreams. And I highly encourage you, follow your heart. Surround yourself with people who encourage you, to support you to grow your business. If you don't have support from your friends and family members, find support from people online. There are so many people like you who want to build something amazing, who want to grow a business that changes people's life. Connect with them. They will support you. They will cheer you up. They will pick you up when you fail. That's why I'm really super passionate about this topic, because I know how hard it is to build a business in a very unsupportive and judgmental environment. I know how hard it is to wake up one day and think about all the crazy things people are telling you. And you know deep down in your heart that you need to follow your heart. There's something much bigger waiting for you to be unleashed. And I highly encourage you, go for that. And I truly hope I'm going to build a community of amazing healers where we support each other, cheer each other up to grow our businesses, where we have the same goal and vision to help humanity and serve humanity to make a bigger impact in this world. And I really hope you're going to join us. So when I got married, I got a beautiful anthurium, red anthurium from a friend of mine as my wedding gift. And I really, really love that plant. I wanted to grow that plant, and every time when I entered the room, that plant made me smile and happy. And I wanted to make sure that plant survives and thrives. So I did everything I could. I watered it regularly. I even bought soil for that plant. I even bought fertilizer to help the plant grow. And one day I was on a call with my mom and she was drinking a tea. And then she took a tea bag and opened it and took a tea outside the bag and put it on the plate. And was asking her, like, what are you doing? She said to me, I'm going to take this as a fertilizer for my plants. I thought this is a genius idea. And I know that plants survive and thrive in my mom's home every single plant looks amazing. It's just beautiful. Like home looks really beautiful with so many plants and flowers. I really love it. So I thought if I do the same thing with my plant, it's going to survive. So I made myself a black tea. And when I drank the tea, I took tea bag and I took a tea outside the bag. I put it on the plate to dry it. And when it was dried, I added to my plant. And then 3 days later, my plant died. And I was like, wow, what happened? And then I went through my list how to keep my plants alive. And then I realized that not all ingredients are good for every single plant. There are specific ingredients that work very well for plants, but other ingredients are toxic and can kill plants. And the same is with your business. You can have the best strategy. You can see your friend have the best success with their healing business, and then you implement the same strategy in your business and it doesn't work. And you ask yourself why. You feel like you're failing, and you see your friend thriving and you ask yourself, what did I do wrong? Like, what's happening here? Let me tell you something. There are so many things that determine if the strategy is going to be successful. First of all, your offer, your message, your target audience, target market, your content on social media, your systems and processes. Everything plays a significant role when it comes to implementing strategy. You cannot just implement one thing and hope it's going to work for you. You really need to look at the whole business and find the best strategy for you, because not every strategy is right for you at this stage of the business. Some of these strategies can kill your business. You might even ask yourself, how do I know that? Because I implemented almost every single strategy I heard from so-called gurus, from all these social media guys that teaching you how to do social media posts. I came to a conclusion that things cannot work if you don't have all the puzzles put together right. Because what works for them, it might not work for you. And it might also not be the best way for you to grow your business. Let me tell you something. I had a coach who tried to convince me that the best way to grow my business is to send people cold DMs. Trust me, I hated it so much. I really hated every single aspect of that. And I realized this is the worst strategy I could ever apply. Maybe this is something that she loves to do, but I hate it. I really didn't have any success with that, and all my social media accounts got blocked. I was like, what's going on here? This is something wrong. And then I started evaluating every single strategy I had for my business, and I realized the best way for me to grow my business is through referrals, strategic partnerships, and direct marketing and events. That was for me the best way to grow my business. Not really social media. Social media is really for me nice to have, just to give media something to see that I'm doing, and not really to grow my business, because I'm not really super fan of social media. And I truly believe that media should work for me, not me for media. And that's really important to say, because, and I also notice when things go viral on social media, it's not always the good thing. I truly believe it's the worst thing to happen, because then you attract people who are not your target audience. Then you attract a lot of people who have nothing to do with your business. So I really love to have a rather small following, but really selective type of followers there. That's my strategy. And I know it's not going to be your strategy, but that's okay. Find your strategy, find your way to find new clients. There are so many ways to get new clients. Just social media is one of them. What works for me, it will not work for you. And you really need to look through all aspects of your business to decide which strategy is going to work for you. In my new book, Healing Millions, I'm going to give you step-by-step guide how to build successful healing business, even if you start from scratch, even if you have no business experience and have no audience. You have exact process that you can follow to build a successful healing business. I'm also giving you a lot of workbooks, worksheets to help you do exactly that. So make sure to go to ninamaglic.com/book to join the waitlist. So, my friend, if you really want to build successful healing business, work on your mindset. What you feed your mind is what you become. And you need to have the right ingredients and the right strategies for your business. And the environment is a really, really important factor in building a business. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time, be brave, shine your light, because the world does need that love and light inside of you more than ever. I'm sending you lots of love and big hug. Bye for now.